Good morning. We are celebrating the Easter octave. Today is Wednesday of the Octave of Easter. And of course, we understand that the Easter octave, each day of the octave, beginning with last Sunday, Easter Sunday, and moving right on through this coming Sunday, which is Divine Mercy Sunday, each day of the octave, liturgically and spiritually, the Church relives Easter Day itself, most especially in the gospel passages for each of the masses each day of the octave. The point of the octave is for us to relive the joy of Easter Sunday each of these days. But one of the things the Church also encourages all Catholics and to do and to continue to do throughout the entire Easter season is continue to reflect and meditate on Easter Sunday and simply ask ourselves a few questions. How did I celebrate the greatest day in my life as a Catholic, the day the Lord rose from the dead and brought about my salvation and opened for me or reopened for me the gates to heaven? But also to ask ourselves if the resurrection of Jesus from the dead has made a difference in my life today, tomorrow, this year. And if so, what's the difference? And if not, why hasn't the resurrection of Jesus from the dead made any difference to me? These are questions the Church wants us to reflect on, to ask ourselves in all honesty and sincerity. And the best way to celebrate the Easter octave and the entire Easter season is to continue what we were doing during Lent, most especially that daily prayer. If possible, daily or at least frequent Mass attendance, and to continue those works of charity, that almsgiving. Because as we found out, if we were in any way diligent about the Lenten discipline, that really does focus our attention on what's truly important in my life of faith. We kind of scrape away all of those nice but unnecessary things that oftentimes become pretty difficult obstacles to us to practicing the faith. We get rid of those. We concentrate on what's really important in my daily life of faith. Prayer, good works of one form or another, sacrifice, and that Mass attendance, which I can't stress enough, is so important. But in this Easter octave at least, let us look at each day, Easter Sunday, through the eyes of the Church, through the eyes of our Blessed Mother, and through the eyes of those first apostles and disciples. For us to try and experience the kind of joy, the kind of elation that they experienced. Their faith was restored, their hope was renewed by seeing and touching and listening to Jesus truly risen from the dead and with them now in his glorified body. And again, understanding that the Church wants us to continue to make Easter, that feast of all feasts, a special day each week in our lives of faith. St. Augustine so correctly called Sunday the little Easter, and for good reason. And so the octave gives us an opportunity not just to meditate on what Jesus did for you and for me on that first Easter Sunday, but also to better prepare ourselves to be at Mass every Sunday and celebrate that Sunday, as St. Augustine so wisely said, as a little Easter. And so as we continue with the octave, which will come to a close this coming Sunday, Divine Mercy Sunday, but Easter isn't over. We continue the Easter season right on through Pentecost Sunday. Let us continue to be grateful to Almighty God for the gift of our salvation through His only begotten Son, and let us commit ourselves to a greater practicing of our faith on a daily basis with prayer, good works, and sacrifices. May God bless you in this Easter octave and Easter season.